Nobesuthu, I can imagine how the family and friends feel every time they hear the news of another woman that has been brutally killed. What have they told you so far in remembrance of Uyinene?
Well, Maseko, the Uyinene Foundation did say that they've asked the family not to speak to the media because they're also trying to give them time and space to heal. But we heard from Uyinene Mretwyana's uncle. He was talking outside that post office where he was saying that they are still hurt as a family, and it's taken them time to actually come to terms with the passing of Uyinene, and also citing other murders that have taken place in the country, the recent one of Nobesuthu Hejana in East London. But let's take a listen to Tembelani's bite.
We are saying enough is enough, Bafethu. Let us stop this and let us seek help where we need assistance. Let us bring back the love. Now is the time for us to be vigilant and call out a friend, a brother, a colleague, or even a boss who practices gender-based violence. No matter the personal cost, on this proposed road, we must be ready to lose brothers and friends in the process. It is indeed disheartening to still read of horrific stories such as the one in East London recently, Uyinene's hometown, where a young woman by the name of Nobesuthu Hejana was killed and dismembered by her partner out of jealousy. As the Mretwyana family, having experienced such senseless acts, we wish to pass our condolences and say that we feel your pain. Your pain is ours. And indeed, as a family, we are also mounting this gallant fight against gender-based violence on behalf of all the other families that have gone through the same horror. We are standing with you. Your pain is ours.
Well, Nobesuthu, earlier when we spoke to you, spoke to a representative of the Uyinene Foundation, and she mentioned something about Uyinene's mother possibly saying a few words. Did she speak at all? And if she did, what did she say?
Well, she didn't speak, Maseko. The brother, or Uyinene's uncle, did speak on behalf of the family, where he was expressing that they are deeply hurt by the continuous murders that are taking place in the country. But where we are now, we are outside Parliament, where the foundation, as well as the campaign Post Office to Parliament, will be handing over a memorandum to a Parliament representative. In fact, the Minister of Women in the Presidency, But I'm just going to step out of shot. As you can see, the UCT bus is already making its way to Parliament. In fact, the students and other family members are walking towards Parliament, where they are expected to hand over that memorandum at around 12 o'clock this afternoon. There is police presence around to make sure that all protocols are observed or adhered to by the people. And later on, we will also hear from Minister Uyinene as she will be accepting that memorandum.
All right. Nobesuthu, did they say anything? I mean, I heard the family representative speaking about Nobesuthu Hejana, for instance, who was dismembered allegedly by her boyfriend. Did they say anything about, cases like Uyinene's case, who was basically raped and murdered by somebody she didn't even know? And, compared to cases like Nobesuthu Hejana's one, where it's somebody you know and trust?
Well, Maseko, we also heard from, there was a lady who was the MC of the event that was taking place earlier on. She was actually talking about the fact that when her mother heard about the case of Uyinene, she kept on calling her, asking her not to go to the post office or walk at night because they are shocked and they are scared of what happened to Uyinene. And the family also saying that even though Uyinene's case has been highlighted, but they wish to, send those condolences to other family members that have also gone through what they've went through, and saying that it's high time that government officials, they do take a stand instead of them condoning or passing on messages to families about what has happened, but stricter rules should be taken to ensure that the scourge does end.